Yo, what's going on everyone? GuidingLight here, and in this one, I'll show you guys how you can complete the Arrow for the Thieves Guild quest. So this quest definitely took me a little extra time to complete, and it had a bunch of puzzles in it, but it is one of the ending quest lines. So once you come over to Bravil, I'll show you guys exactly how you can get this quest done step by step. So the first step has you guys talking to a few characters. You will have waypoints for them, but they will be found at various different locations just depending on the time of day. So it may not be in the exact same spot as me. However, I was able to find them wandering around town during the midday. Now, once you talk to this character, you will then need to head into the castle. But once you get into the castle, you will need a bunch of lockpicks. So make sure to have a bunch of lockpicks on you before getting inside. So once you get to this lady, she will give you the next step, and you will need to just head into the castle. Once inside, you will need to get behind these two guards, so you will have to wait until about 7 or 8 a.m. This is where the guards will switch shifts, so if you patiently wait here or set your timer to about 7, you will begin to see them start to rotate around. And as you can see, once they leave, your sneak will apply, and you can get in without them noticing. Now, once you are in here, there are a few things you have to loot. And again, depending on the time of day and whether you sneak or not, depends if they'll find you. So be sure not to be found when getting in here. Now, you can pick the lock again to get into this room. And then from there, you'll actually have to search this room and pick 2 more locks as well to the left. There's going to be these chests. Once you pick these, it will give you the next quest step. Now, this is where I also got stuck for quite a while because there is another secret entrance. And in order to find the secret entrance, what you have to do is activate this pillar, which is on the back wall. So as you guys can see, you can very easily get stuck at this point like I did, but what you'll have to do is come over here to the back wall, and there's these 2 pillars. If you activate the one on the right, a secret passageway will open. However, there will still be a bunch of lockpicks that you have to go through. Now, at this point, there's going to be a secret underwater tunnel and a few dead ends which you may get stuck on. Now, this is the part where I definitely got stuck again for quite a while. This underwater passage has a few different tunnels that you can go down, but only one of them has to do with the quest. So right when you drop in the water, you will see a secret tunnel which you can go down, which is only about 10 feet from the ground level that we're on right now. Now, if you go down the tunnel all the way to the bottom while using a breathing potion or spell, there actually will be a special boss down there, a serpent. So very quickly, I do want to show you guys the optional secret boss and passageway that you can go down. Now, if you just want to get the quest done, the passageway will be right here to the right after you drop down. However, if you want to take a look at the secret boss and things that are down even further, there's another secret tunnel underneath this one. However, you will need a breathing potion in order to reach it, or the spell. So as you guys can see here, I'm going to make my way down there because I thought this was one of the coolest things I'd honestly seen in a game in a very long time. So if we come down all the way to the bottom, keep in mind guys, this does not have anything to do with the quest, so you do not have to do this step. But if you come all the way down here, there was going to be another exit, I guess you can call it, and you can go underwater even further to find this giant slaughterfish, which is pretty crazy. I thought this had something to do with the quest at first, but it turns out it didn't, which is a part of the reason why I did get lost for a while. But as you can see, nothing really too crazy on the loot. However, I did want to get these materials just in case maybe there was some way I needed them later. Now, I also did get that chameleon robe, which will help me to go invisible, which is definitely a pretty cool feature. Now, if you follow this tunnel even further, you will just end up back in Bravil, which is not where we need to be for the quest. You'd actually have to walk back up through the castle and then make your way back into the dungeon or swim all the way back up in order to proceed with the quest. But there is a secret boss down here as well as a secret passageway which will lead you back to Bravil. So this was by far one of the coolest dungeons I've seen in a game, but either way, if you guys do not want to do this little side mission to take out the serpent, what you can do is we'll go back down into the tunnel. As you can see, we'll just dip into the water very quickly. And now this time, instead of going all the way down to the pit, what you'll do is you'll just veer off onto this tunnel right here next to the entrance. Now, I don't think you will need a breathing potion in order to make it this far. You should be good, but you may take quite a bit of damage on the way. Now, once you guys get in here, there's going to be a few more steps you guys have to follow, a few more locks you have to pick, but I will walk you through how to do it. Now, at the very end of this dungeon, there will be a tower with a mage inside. Now, make sure not to attack the mage once you guys get up top, because if you do, you will be removed from the mage's guild. Now, if you accidentally attack him, don't worry, because you can just load up your autosave from when you walked inside of that room. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but I wanted to make a quick point that you will be kicked from the Mages Guild if you steal any items from the tower or if you damage the mage either. So this is it for me in this video, guys. I'll bring you guys through the rest of the dungeon and show you guys where to pick up the arrowhead so that you can actually complete the quest. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully it helps, and I will catch you in the next one.
Die, damn you!